I lost 76 pounds in 70 days. Take a look at the videos and watch my progress. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, drivers. Just wanted to check in with you all, keep you updated on my fasting. Today is day 6 of my fast, and I feel pretty good. Not dealing with any shaking, sweating, any problems that, people might feel when they're not eating. Yesterday, I told you about how low my sugar was. Apparently, that was an oversight on my part. I did some research. And I found out that low sugar, really low sugar, is only a problem if your body does not have any other source of fuel. So my body is already attuned to creating ketones, to creating fat and using it as a fuel. If your sugar drops really low and your body is not attuned or not fat adapted, and your body is saying, we have no other source of fuel but the sugar, that's when you need to worry about hypoglycemia, apparently. Again, this is only the research I've done. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a health professional. So I advise you to seek out that information on your own, or seek the advice of a doctor or health professional. And we work. That seems to be one of the prerequisites to the onset of weight gain. I started going to work hard every day, and that seems to be the time when I started dealing with overweight, or being overweight. So I figured, when we're on the grind all the time, we have to figure out what we can do while we're grinding to be healthy. Fasting seems to fit like a glove. So with all that said, I'm just going to keep powering through, keep pushing on, and check in with you guys tomorrow. Take it easy. Be good out there, drivers. Be safe. Hey, everybody. Hey, drivers. Checking in with you guys, seeing how you're doing this afternoon. Feeling pretty poorly today. I didn't feel very well. Just down, lethargic. I didn't feel like doing anything. But I went out and I walked anyway. Still very deep into ketosis. I realize that I haven't shared much about myself with you all. I'm 46 years old. I live in Florida, but I loathe the heat and humidity here. Don't have a home, don't have a car. I got rid of all that when I started driving a truck. I'm on the road for 3 months at a time, sometimes longer, and I'll come home. I pretty much live on the road, so there's no reason for me to spend money on rent when I'm never going to be there. Same thing with a vehicle that I'm probably never going to use. So I'm not married, no children. Of course I want those things, but I've had some turmoil in my life, and it has made it complicated. And to be honest, having a family and children makes it harder to be out on the road for long periods of time. If I'm going to be out on the road, it's easier at this point. If I were to have a family, I'd probably come home and get a job driving during the day so I could be home every night. Started driving in January of 2019. I started with Prime. You know, Prime provided all the amenities I needed. Put me on a bus, got to Springfield, put me up in a hotel. They have the classes prepared for you. They have the drivers that'll teach you, that are prepared for you. And they even pay you while you're learning, and they give you money when you first get there. So I thought Prime was a very good start for me as far as driving went. So my ketones have been very high. So high yesterday, 2 days ago, or I think 2 or 3 days ago, they were 7.7 mmol. Yesterday I checked my ketones and it was higher than my ketone meter could register. So when I put my blood on the end and it registered, it just said high, HI. So it's high enough that the keto meter can't register how high the numbers are. Apparently, you need to be careful about how high your ketones are, but I'm not diabetic. So apparently there's no real danger of a non-diabetic going too high into ketosis and going within the range of being in ketoacidosis, which is pretty bad. It means your blood is acidic. So I'm just keeping an eye on my ketones, keeping an eye on my sugar, doing what research I can. Today is day 7 of not eating, and besides feeling down and out, I'm okay. I don't feel like I'm not having tremors from not eating or having low sugar. I just feel pretty lethargic today. So nothing to worry about. I'm going to continue fasting. I'm going to power through. I would like to tell you guys that I am only going to fast for, if I make it that far, it's only going to be 20 days. I may attempt to fast again for a longer period, but I got roped into going on a cruise in May. So there's no way in the world I'm going on a cruise and fasting, especially because I'm not going to go outside. It's going to be too hot. If I'm stuck inside, I'm not going to be stuck inside and not be able to eat. That's just not going to happen. Like, I went to Scotland in September for 21 days. There was no way in the world I was going to Scotland and not trying the local fare. Yeah, it was amazing. Actually, all the food in Scotland was really good. Really good time there. So that should be it for today, guys. That's all I'm going to share today. I'll touch in with you tomorrow or the next day. Take care, everybody. Take care, drivers. Be cool. Be safe out there.